lot of questions tonight about why police didn't stop this reckless driver in Minneapolis. This video has been shared thousands of times online. You can see the driver pass right in front of a squad car that seems to do nothing. Well, Renee Cooper asked MPD Chief Brian O'Hara about it today, and he says the officer did the right thing. Renee.
Kevin, Minneapolis Police Chief Brian O'Hara confirms to me the car was stolen, but he says his officers' hands were tied. Meanwhile, others on the road watched in fear of getting hit. Videos like this one viral on social media in the metro. Watch as the driver of a white stolen Kia whips multiple U-turns in the middle of city blocks. At one point, pulling right in front of a cop car and taking off again.
You know, we're like, oh, there's the Kia boys.
Rideshare driver Travis Joseph caught some of it on his dash cam just before 7 on Tuesday morning at West 27th in South Lindale.
What was shocking, it was so early in the morning. I had a Lyft passenger in my car, and the most shocking part was the cops were sitting there and they didn't move a muscle.
That video that you sent me, that was from earlier this week. That is authentic. And unfortunately, that's nothing new.
Police Chief Brian O'Hara says his officer followed department policy.
If it's simply a stolen car and there are no other crimes, there's no firearms involved, no threats of violence, if an individual is trying to just bait the officer into a pursuit, it's not going to get safer once the cop starts chasing them.
So you're saying, as the police chief watching that video, it was likely to be a bigger risk to initiate a pursuit than the car was already causing?
I'm saying the cops did their job. Whether they felt frustrated by it or not, the cops did their job. They had zero discretion in that case because it is just not worth the risk of endangering everyone's lives, especially if at the end result, even if no one's hurt, we arrest a couple juveniles, we bring them downtown, and they're immediately released. It is completely senseless.
Now, Chief O'Hara wouldn't comment on suspect information, including whether the driver is believed to be a juvenile, but he says officers are working toward making an arrest in this case. Live in Minneapolis tonight, Renee Cooper, 5 Eyewitness News.
All right, folks, welcome back to the Bad Apple Report. Put your chompers in, let's go. We've got just a bite-sized Bad Apple Report tonight, and we've got a couple of really unsavory characters to talk about right out the gate. And this is one of them in Galena, Illinois. Galena police say an officer with the Galena Police Department has been arrested for child photography offenses. Imagine that. His name is Eli Barthel, and according to the Facebook post on Friday, Officer Eli Barthel was arrested after an investigation by the Illinois Attorney General's office and the FBI. Officials say that Barthel is being held in the Stevenson County Jail and has been placed on administrative leave pending his termination. That's the story on that unsavory character. Now let's move on.
This video shows the chaotic moments a police officer opens fire on the hood of a car in the heart of downtown Miami. Then this man bolts from behind the wheel, raises his hands, and surrenders to police, his back apparently bloodied. According to Miami police, the officer was directing traffic Sunday when he was struck by a vehicle. Investigators say the officer then discharged his firearm, striking the driver.
It happened really, really fast.
Cheryl Ann Clark telling our Miami NBC station that her brother was behind the wheel of that car Sunday night.
We were all stopped. We were in the middle lane. He told everyone else to go with his hand signaling that we can go. And then he stood in front of my brother's car and shot him. The only one that was firing the gun was the officer. My brother does not have a weapon on him.
Police say both the driver and the officer were taken to the hospital.
This is the intersection where police say this incident unfolded. You can see a good amount of traffic in the area during the evening commute, and right over here is a waterfront park which was hosting a concert on Sunday.
I heard 3 shots, pow, pow, pow.
Okay, and then what?
And then we was walking to leave, and the cop said, you can't go this way. And I said, why? He said it was a crime scene.
And tonight, with the video appearing to start after the incident began, the full picture remains unclear.
We don't know exactly what happened. We do know that there was physical contact between the officer and the vehicle.
And Jesse Kirsch joins us now from the scene of this incident in Miami. Jesse, do we know anything else about the status of the man who was driving that car or the status of the officer that shot him?
Yeah, listen, we have new information on both of them. Police are telling us that the officer involved has been, quote, administratively reassigned, and add that he is now out of the hospital. Meanwhile, police say that the driver allegedly involved in this incident remains in the hospital at last word, and police tell us they expect he will face several charges.
Hold up. Don't put your teeth in the glass just yet. All right, we have a little more chomping to do here on the Bad Apple Report. Bite-sized Bad Apple Report. And this guy's also too unsavory for the morning show, so here we go on this After Dark episode with this loser from Monticello, Illinois. Another Illinois loser cop. It's true. He's a former Monticello police officer, and he's been sentenced for child photography. William Craig Griswold. Griswold. I guess that poster of Christy Brinkley was just not good enough for you, Griswold, you perv. Anyways, he's age 40, and he's been sentenced to 36 years in prison for disseminating child sexual abuse material. And he was sentenced by the Piatt County Circuit Court Judge Gary A. Weber on Tuesday after previously pleading guilty to 2 Class X felonies of dissemination of child photography. And that's the story on that sicko. Let's move on with the show.
I'll be making contact with this individual.
Hey man, what's going on today? Where are your shoes at? You need to talk to me? You need to tell me what's wrong? What's going on today? Huh? Well, I don't know. Why are you back in this gate? Huh? Why don't you have any shoes on? Don't be messing with that. Don't be messing with that. Quit. Stop messing with that. Do you know how to listen to what I'm telling you to do? Huh? Okay, you need to leave. Back off of me. Shoes well, start me emergency cover. Get back! I'm gonna fucking shoot you, dude. Get back. Get off me, man. What are you doing? Come on. You're not in trouble. What? You're not in trouble. You're not in trouble, man. Step it up, step it up. Hey, man, help me! Fucking politician. Huh? Get back. Get back. Get on the ground. Get on the ground now. Get on the ground. I'm going to shoot you if you do not get on the ground. Get on the ground. Get on the ground now! Stop! Get back! I am gonna fucking shoot you, dude! Back up! Get down! 212 shots fired.
All right. Now we can put our teeth in the glass and wait till morning to chomp down on some more bad apples. And that's when I'll see you guys at 7:30 a.m. bright and early. And I hope you have a great evening.